district meet visualization. Lie down on your back, hands at your sides, close your eyes. Achieve a comfortable position, scratch, stretch, or whatever it takes to get comfortable. I want you to concentrate on slowing your breathing down. Pause at the top of each inhalation and pause at the bottom of each exhalation. Feel your stomach rise as you inhale and fall as you exhale. Slow and deep. Slow and deep. Slow and deep. I want you to listen to the sound of my voice and nothing else. Count down 5 breaths. With each one, you feel heavier and heavier. 5. You're feeling very heavy. 4. You feel as if you're shrinking into the ground. 3. You're feeling heavier and heavier. 2. You're sinking deep and deep into the ground. 1. You're relaxed. Now totally relaxed. Now when I say go, you will tighten the muscles in your legs. It'll raise off about 6 inches off the ground. When I say relax, you'll drop them. They'll be very relaxed and you will not be able to move them. They'll be separated from your mind. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. You can no longer move your legs. They are separated from your mind. Now I want to move on to tighten your abs and your buttocks. When I say go, you'll tighten them, and then when I say go, you relax them. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can no longer move your abs as they are separated from your mind. Now I want you to tighten up your hands and arms. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. You can no longer move your arms and hands. Next, I want to do the face and neck. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You no longer can move your face muscles or your neck. They're separated from your mind. Now I want you to do all the muscles at once. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. You can no longer move any muscles in your body. They're separated from your mind. Now I want you to focus on the word success. I want you to picture in your mind the word success. Let no other thought enter your head but the word success. If any other thought should enter your head, simply push it out with the word success. Think of nothing but the word success. Now I want you to think of the district meet. I want you to imagine them as it is happening. So you see yourself waking up in the morning of the race of the district championships. You drive to Sandy Valley, calm, cool, and ready to get the job done. You ride the bus, you get off the exit to Cambridge. You're close to the district championship meet. You arrive at the meet, you take your bag over to team camp. You see yourself beginning to do a warm-up. You're jogging lightly, talking to your teammates. You hear your teammates talking about the district race and how excited they are to run their best today at the district championship. You've been running for a few minutes and now you begin to break a sweat over your head. You head over to the tent, put on your things, and you head to the start line down the hill toward the beginning of the start line of the district meet. You see yourself doing the dynamic drills. You pulling gently on your strong muscles. Hear yourself telling your teammates how good you feel and how you're ready to run your best race of the season. You feel a little nervousness in your stomach, but you know you are ready. You put your racing spikes on, you proceed to do a few striders to get up to speed. You feel loose and relaxed. You see yourself striding along with perfect form, loose and relaxed. You do the team cheer with your coaches, then you head to the starting line. You shake the hands of your opponents and your teammates as you prepare the race. You crash down, get ready for the gun to go off. Bang, it goes off. You take the start in a good position as before it narrows down into the path. You're ready to follow your race plan. Your elbows are out, pushing away anybody who might try to cut you in. You pass through the bottleneck of the straightaway as you settle into your pace. You fall behind another runner. He's breaking your wind, and you're doing all the work. You feel yourself running totally relaxed. Your fists are relaxed, your shoulders are swinging smoothly and freely. Your jaw is loose and open, and your entire body is totally relaxed. You feel awesome, like you're a Pete and totally ready to run your best race of the season at the district meet. The runner in front of you is starting to drift away from the pack. You're pulling out from behind him, passing him swiftly, and then you will try to stay with you, but you pull in behind another runner. You focus on the back of the next runner. You work on your relaxation. You head through the first mile, and you hear Coach Howard cheering for you. You hear the crowd cheering for you. See yourself running effortlessly, totally relaxed. Confident how you will perform in this race. After you approach the first mile mark, you cruise down the hill, totally relaxed. After you get down the hill, you continue to speed up. You hear the crowd cheering for you and inspires you to throw in a surge as you pass the next guy you were following. Working hard, now you feel the sweat run down your face. A drop of sweat drops into your mouth, and you can taste the salt. And you hear the crowds cheering for you as you come towards the halfway point around the elementary school. You are confident you're going to make up ground in the second part of the race. You feel yourself running this part of the race totally relaxed. You get around the soccer fields, and you can see the lead pack. They have fallen off the pace, and you're getting closer. You focus on the back of the pack in front of you, feeling totally relaxed. You draw closer to the pack while remaining totally relaxed. You hear Coach Calkins and Coach Howard yelling for you as you catch up to the next runner in front of you as you pass him quickly, destroying his confidence. You now head towards the last mile. There are not many people cheering for you as it's a gruesome stretch, but you know you can stay mentally focused and continue to push. You push up the hill towards the top, but you are passing your next opponent totally relaxed. After you pass the second mile mark, you know you can do it. You're totally relaxed. So you dig in deep and you run with reckless abandon. You're approaching the 800 meters to go as you head down the final hill, totally relaxed. You cruise down the hill towards the bottom, totally relaxed. The runner you pass is closing on you. You hear the pitter-patter of his feet. You pick up the pace a little bit, but you are tired. Smell the sweat and feel the heat rising off your body. Hear footsteps approaching closer and closer until he passes you slowly, and you drop in behind him and focus on his back. Focus right in on the tag at the back of his jersey. Stare at the tag and concentrate on it. Some sweat runs in your eyes, and you feel a little sting. You hear the crowd roaring towards the finish as it is not far off. You remain totally relaxed, totally confident. You feel yourself running behind, totally relaxed. Feel your muscles running with perfect form. Hear the pattern of the footsteps. You hear breathing behind you. Feel the heat rising off your body, totally relaxed. As you make the final turn up towards the hill, towards the finish, you decide you're going to put in one last surge up the hill. You give everything you have left. You're just waiting for the slightest sign that your opponent is beginning to fatigue. As you head up the hill, you see his head slight turn, and you can see how close you are to the finish. This is the moment. You take off quickly, surging up the hill, passing him. Accelerate past them, driving your arms. You hear the crowd cheering for you at the finish line. You lift your knees, hear coaches yelling for you, feel the sweat running profusely off your body. You feel your muscles, legs sprinting with absolute perfect form. You feel the heat flowing off your body. You can hear the opponents laboring, breathing close behind you, heading towards the finish. Pumping your arms, driving your knees, totally relaxed. The line draws closer and closer. You hear the smell of the cool, dry air, hear the crowd yelling for you. 30 yards to the finish, passing people, totally relaxed. 20 yards down the field, passing more people. Driving the arms, 10 yards. One last effort, you've done it. You've qualified for the regional meet. You hear the crowd cheering for you, and your teammates come over to hug you. You're proud of yourself. You turn around to shake the hands of your opponent. You hear the cheer on the rest of your opponents and teammates as they sprint in, hoping that you have made it to the regional meet as a whole team. After they are all in, you proceed to put on warm clothes, and you start to do your cool down. You feel yourself jogging easily, totally relaxed. You feel your muscles running smoothly with perfect form. Your teammates come over to jog with you. You jog for a while, and then you head back to the camp. You're proud of yourself and your teammates as you guys have qualified to the regional meet. You live to run another week, and you know you'll run even better next week at the regional meet. I want you to forget about running now and listen only to the sound of my voice. With each number, you'll become a little more awake. 5, you're feeling a little more awake. 4, twitch your hands. 3, wiggle your feet. 2, open your eyes. 1, you're awake.